appears I've reached the end of the line. So much for this expedition. There's a couple things that interest me around here, though. There's either some kind of sheer cliff or a dungeon over there. There's a nice air balloon in the sky. And there's a couple pirate ships over here. I think they're pirate ships anyway. I do know that I want to go explore them. This is pretty much as far as I can walk. We're pretty far out. I think I want to go that way. And I want to go establish a base at the other end of the island. So let's open up my camping inventory. Since we got a crafting table here, we don't need any of that. I'll just pick up a boat, and I'm going to leave the maids behind. They don't seem to be too good with the water. Yeah. Okay, so let's get in. We'll go over here, and we'll explore this. Is it made of soul sand, or is that a giant lighting glitch? No, I think it's actually made of soul sand. And nether brick. Whoa. Stop. Stop! Okay, so I've touched on this a little bit in the past. The generation lag. There is a whole lot of mods in here that affect generation. One of them is Better Dungeons. It's the one that adds these things. Or this might be Dungeon Pack. It's the other one that adds these kind of things. And both of these together do not like having things here. Oh, there's a nether portal here. Half a nether portal. Okay. It's an interesting way to generate it. It's like the nether overtook this boat. But there's so many things that add generation to this mod pack. And we kind of need the better dungeons, and we kind of need the maids for the pack to work properly. So we'll just roll with it. Biomes of Plenty isn't the best thing for generation, and Natura adds a little bit of lag. A dungeon pack is terrible, and I actually had underground biomes in here too, but that's even more terrible. In fact, you put the two together, and you won't be generating anything for weeks. Not a whole lot in here. Looks like Better Dungeons, regular dungeon loot. So, the problems that are associated with this pack aren't anything that I can fix too easily. And I know that recording actually makes the thing worse. Like this, I will go walk around off camera, and it takes a little bit for it to catch up sometimes. But with it on camera, basically anytime I generate new chunks, there's going to be a massive wait time while the hard drive tries to spin up, and it's just not ideal. But I do enjoy the pack enough to just go generate land ahead of time. Try to save some of the more interesting things to explore, like this guy. Pirate.bd. Ow! Hey! Ow! You're not supposed to have one of those? In fact, I want one of those. Whoa, he got in a boat! You kidding me? No! No! Shoot it! Shoot it! Oh! Golden gut! Oh! Did I get the golden gut? No. Okay. Ooh. I kinda get sucked into these. That's some nice things. Can I pick these up? Yes! Did I get kelp? Okay. I don't know if I can put those down again. Ow! Let's get out of the water. Ow! 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 Come on! You can do it. We can do it. Yes. Okay. Let me walk the plank. Okay, let's get up here. Ooh, iron bars. Now this is a pirate ship. The other one was just a random ship that was abandoned because the Nether had taken it over. This one looks like their flag has a couple eyes and a nose and a mouth. I don't think there's a whole lot in here. No, just a jail cell. I'm gonna take your jail cell and I'm gonna melt it down. Yes, okay. Oh, up, up. Okay. La la la. Is my inventory full? Is it just not picking these up? Whoops! Oh, either I'm losing them or... Yeah, my inventory's full. Yeah, dang it. Oh, there's an iron bar down there. Okay, anything useful in here? Food. Bread. Bread and carrots. Okay, let's stuff these in here. Ah. Okay, so I know some people talk about having OCD, but it's more like they have a sense of design, and they have to adhere to that sense of design because the game kind of pushes you into that. But I had to go get that. I have a little bit of OCD where I can't just leave blocks laying around like this. Like, that bothers me intensely, and I'm using all of my willpower to resist picking the... I can't do it. Ah! Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh, that's a nice overhang. In fact, this would make a decent base. There's a big tree here, and there's a thing up there, and... Oh, wait. Oh, I see a tree. Let's go over there. I wish I could drive this boat. Because I could just, like, take the boat and sail around. Oh. There's a boat over here. Let's go grab that. I wanted to talk about a few things today. I wanted to talk about my game, basically why I haven't been working on it, and how far it's gotten. I wanted to talk about a few other things, but let's start with the game. It's a nice tree. I also want to explore things. That's a pirate ship. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this tree. But I have my game. There's a dungeon under here too. My game is coming along, sort of. I had to put it down for a while. When I finish a project, there's a sort of... how should I put this? Hi, music. I usually play without the music on. It's nice and soothing, though. Except it's kind of distracting. I'm gonna turn it off. And the sound's way up. All my controls must have reset. Anything in here? Yeah, drop is supposed to be T. No, that's fine. Okay, so the sound might have been up a bit too high, and I apologize if that's the case. It's a nice tree. Oh, I've seen one of these trees before. This thing's trapped. Nope, nope. Go get the pirate ship. But it's sort of a common thing among artists that whenever you finish a large project, that you have to spend some time either doing other things or just, like, it's a cooling down period, really. Some people don't have it. It seems like the more that I do on a project, the longer it takes for me to cool down. Like, I worked on a little game a while ago, maybe a couple years now, right before I got on the Tinkers, and this is Dungeon Pack, apparently. But it took me about an hour or two to cool down, and I had spent 4 or 5 hours after it. I have done other mods in the past, and... Oh, giant zombie. Doesn't like it back here. Blaze. But I've done things in the past, and they... Whoop. They basically end up to where I work on something for a couple weeks, and then I have to spend 2, 3, 4 days just cooling down, trying to gather up all the things that I had done, make sure that everything works. With the modding, it was a bit different. Natura wasn't too bad. I spent a couple months on it to begin with, and then I got to play with it, and it only took a couple days before I wanted to make the next thing, because I already knew what I wanted to make, and I had everything planned out, and everything was nice, and there's a large thing over here. Distractions. But what happened with the other mods that I made? Like Tinker's Construct. I made a huge plan and a huge design document, and I estimated how long it would take to make. And it turned out that I started it in December, around 15th of 2012, and it's like March 4th, 2014 now. Not much in here. But it was a huge amount of time that I spent on a project. It's the most I've ever spent on something before. I'm gonna grab some of these while I'm here, and let's turn the sound off. With the Tinkers, I had actually had multiple cooling down sessions in there because I had a sort of rolling design schedule for it. Let me explain. A rolling release schedule is where every release you put out is technically finished, and you have a couple weeks where you try and make new features, debug it, work with it, what have you, and sometimes you'll have a major version where you add a whole new system and a whole new dynamic to the game, and that might take a couple months, but after each of these, you can ship the game. It's done. There's no real problems with it. I mean, if there's any nasty bugs, they'll come up anyway. But it's a really nice way of doing projects where you don't know exactly how long they're going to take. And that's the end of that. Because anytime in the life cycle of the project, you can actually say that the game is finished. Like with Tinkers. When I started it, the first time it was... when I had the tools to begin with, and then I had to fix all the bugs, and then I added a few more tools and a few modifiers, and that was good. The mod was done. Then I decided to add the smeltery. That took a couple months, and the whole thing took a whole lot of learning and a whole lot of resources to build. It took about 3 months overall to get things all worked out. But once I had it all worked out, it was done. And then I started adding things to it. Turn the sound back up a bit. And it was just a really good process where anytime I would release the mod, it was done. I could add new things, and people could give me feedback based on what was already there. Oh, I gotta go this way. Oop. And during each of these times, I'd take like a day or two after each of the 2-week cycles, and I'd just sit there, and I'd absorb knowledge, I'd play with the mod, I'd see what people thought of it, I'd address their feedback, then I'd spend a few more days after that trying to change the mod to the way that I thought that the people would play with it, and then that would be the time it was done, and then there'd be a cooling off period afterwards where I didn't do a thing for a couple days, and that was fine. Between each of the major updates, the first one was tools, and then there was a smeltery, and then there was all of the accessories and smeltery content and the chisels. And then we had the tier 2 tools, and then we started with some of the multi-blocks. After each of these, there was a longer period of time. Maybe a week or 2. No more than 3 for one of them. But I've gotten to the point where I kind of feel that I should move on to a new project. And I wanted to say that Tinkers overall was done. So what happened was I had finally got out of the groove that was Tinkers. There was other mods and there was other projects going on at the time, but Tinkers was done. So I had to collect all of the ideas I had from other things, and then as I started working on them, I realized that there was the cooling off period for the entire project. It wasn't a short amount of time either. This has been about 2 months where I'm just like, I don't want to work on anything because I just finished something and I want to enjoy it. I want to go make videos and we're going to have a bunch of fun. I was a little bit burnt out because I had worked so hard and so long on it, and I just really needed to recharge. I needed to be myself, and this is what happened. So, I haven't worked on the game at all because I need some time to myself and to YouTube and to streaming. I've gotten a really good groove on that now. So, the cooling off period is just about done, and yeah, let's walk around some more. Got some maids. Maids. No, but now I'm ready to start on my next large project, and I've just been gathering up the ideas, and I've been tinkering with things. I've been poking things in tinkers here and there, fixing a few bugs, trying to get back into where I wanted to be, to where I could start actually working on things. Yeah. And so disappears the last of the sun. Farewell, sun, we shall miss ye. Okay, so I have recorded a little bit of my game, as it is. It's not really a game, it's an engine. But I would like to start working on that. I guess I'll just throw it into this video, and you can go see my progress where I left it after I had been done tinkering and I needed the cooling off. And I'm gonna go sail across this ocean. We'll go make a little base over there. So, here's my game. So, I do have something that I have to show for my working on a game. Believe it or not. This is it. At this point, it's just an engine, and I've been using this as a testing area. I hadn't actually started on the game yet. I was just tweaking this part of it. So let's look at this. We have a person. We have a lovely slime with pigtails. We have a cursor that we can move. The mouse doesn't actually do anything, I don't think. We can move this up and down. We can jump. Pushing buttons. Oop. Wee. Woo. Oh, woo, woo. Okay. Okay. Enough of that. Can we do anything with this? Yes. We can. Looks like we can place some of these little things, but it doesn't quite update correctly. Looks like it tries to auto-tile, and it does auto-tile properly, just fails at updating the sprite. So we have things like these. We can actually move these separately. I don't think that there's anything special over here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, the platforming engine needs a bit of help. Whoop. Okay, so we can walk up automatically. The character is either wider than it's supposed to be, or, again, it just doesn't work properly. Can I walk on these? Oop. If I just put out a few of these here. Oh. Oh, there's different render parts to it. Like, there's a group of 8x8 right about here, and this is one part, and this one's another part, so it won't update properly. If we go on here, yeah, we can walk up here like some stairs. Looks like this layer is separate from the terrain here. Oh, we have not a whole lot in the background. I think I had some static clouds at one point. I was going to change those with real ones. We have this rotating windmill, and here's a different thing. I think this is supposed to be a bird, a slime bird, and here's a little orb. So can we get over here? Sort of, yeah. And we can get in here, and the background is behind me, and the other part is in front of me. So just a little tile engine with a bit of platforming and some rotating things. It looks like this thing is different. Maybe I was testing out a crop. Little slime crop here. I like the slimes. They taste like Jello. I wanted a whole world of Jello. Jiggly, jiggly, jiggly. Okay, that's enough of that. And if I fall off the edge, does that do anything? No. Well, nope. The little box can't quite keep up with my cursor here. That's too bad. Little graphic user interface element here. Don't know if this says anything. I think this and this are tied together, and this changes color. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, this is definitely a dungeon. There's some ore berries here. I'm gonna grab these. How do we get ore berries when they're like this? Whoop! Hi, maid! Oh, we gotta work quickly, because the maids will get stuck in here. And what the heck happened here? I don't know. Oh, we can use this as a way into the place later. Since I might want to come back here. Okay, let's get back in my boat and sail on forward. Lighthouse. I didn't realize the ocean was going to be full of things. Although, I suppose this isn't the ocean. It's the oceanic abyss. Hi, zombie. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, that's really interesting. I wonder if I can, like, hit the zombie over here. No? We need to guess where the zombie's at. Yeah, that's really crazy. Yeah, I'm over there and it's attacking me. Okay. Whack. Whackity whack. It's a really nice underground area. It's all nice and bright and there's coral everywhere. And that is deep. That is really deep. I bet that goes down the like Y30 or something. Okay, so let's go look up in here. Go in this lighthouse. Gravel. Ah! You're just pushing me. Whoa! Why am I going so far down? Why am I going down? Oh my. Up, up. Fly. Swim. Upwards. This is so wrong. I didn't bring any torches. I'm gonna start drowning. Come on. Come on. Upwards. Please. It's a good thing I have extra health. Oh, the maids are starting to drown. No, get up here. It's a good thing I gave them all extra sugar. They're taking so much damage. Don't drown, maids. You can live. You can do it. Okay. Get up in here. Get up in here. This looks like a trap. So we're just going to walk up here, and we're not going to touch any of the sand. And, dude, snow. Yeah, this is definitely a trap. Okay. Ah. Okay. Who's got lots of sugar? We're going to redistribute some of this sugar. And I got a bit of sugar in here. Need lots of space. There's no space! I don't have any space. Okay, you. Give me your sugar. In fact, we're not going to use you for fighting at all right now. Oh, I could have triggered that. Oh, no! Ah! Ugh. I am so good at this game. I just knock my maids around and they fly everywhere. Yeah, look at that. There you go. You've only got 6 sugar left. Okay, give me the 6 sugar. You've got lots of sugar because you're a fighter. And Cyrano over here is a lover. Wait, Cyrano's a fighter too. Okay, it's Teto. 7 okay, nope. Ah. Oh, that's lovely. I just knocked one of them off. Yeah. Okay, so let's keep going, I guess. And let's not drown this time. Where's my boat? There's my boat. This is fascinating. I think this is an oceanic abyss, and it goes all the way down the bedrock. And there's one of these dungeon-packed large dungeons here. You can just see how huge the thing is from here. Can't really see it underwater. We can see a little bit of it. But it goes all the way over there, and all the way over here. I do kind of like this area. It has a nice coral reef here. There's a house here. I could make a base over here. You could just start an island. Like, this is Survival Island with dungeons. I lost my boat somewhere, and I don't know where my maids went. I think my boat's over here, actually. I might come back here if I start going too far and don't find anything. I think I'm going to continue on for now, though. This might actually be 2 dungeons, like they're next to each other. Well, that's interesting. Well, forward!